y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as y'all seen by the title, today we're going to be talking about how my friend was my man the whole time, or was planning on it, right? I'm not really sure how I'm gonna word it, but just know this is another trifling ass story time about a friendship that I had, and I completely forgot about this. And then I just remembered. I was like, hold on, let me go ahead and put this on the tube. Let me go ahead and tell y'all the story time because it's real interesting. When I'm gonna say this, y'all, I'm not really sure if I'm messing with my whole like face right now. The eyebrows is eating, it's staying. So y'all, give me 2 days. 2 days from now, it's not gonna be this dark. And then two, the lashes is eating, but it's my first time ever getting a set like this and so dark. It looked like really mega, so I'm not really sure if I'm like loving it. But it's one of them things where it's like tomorrow might look different. And then three, my hair is looking slightly off because y'all, I've been up since like 6, 8. I was actually vlogging. But I just did not finish because last time I vlogged, y'all did not tune in, and I just did not want to waste my camera roll storage for y'all just not to watch the video. Like, no. So y'all gonna have to let me know if y'all want to see a vlog. And let me tell y'all, the vlog was about me being an entrepreneur, a business owner. I told y'all in a few videos back that I am a successful 19-year-old entrepreneur who grew 6 figures from her businesses. And today I was basically showing y'all some properties and just some little, just a little dabble stuff that I got going on, and just kind of just like bring y'all in a day of, and like also teaching y'all. So if y'all do want a vlog like that with a little spin of just like me, like just, life with Christelle, then let me know. And y'all, before the video even start, I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer right now. I was cussing a lot. Y'all, this story really do irritate me, and when I'm irritated, it seems like I tend to cuss. So I was definitely feeling like the feelings that I felt when all this came out. So please don't take it to heart. Please disregard it. Just know that I'm processing it. I have to reprocess all my story times that I tell y'all. So if I act out of character and I sin, and I like, listen, anytime people be like nitpicking at me in the comments, I'm gonna always repeat it in the videos because I heard y'all, I seen y'all, and I want everyone to know, because I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. We not perfect. I'm not aiming to be perfect. I'm just aiming to what God called me to do. And I'm going to sin. This is a visual representation of like me, her, and I have to learn how to use different words. So that's it. Before you proceed in this video, just know that it's swearing, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the word of the day, and then we're going to hop into the video. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take it back to when I was in high school. So this story time happened junior year in high school, and in high school I had a boyfriend. I had like the same boyfriend for, I'll probably say, like 3 years of high school. Now don't do that little high school sweetheart shit. No, it was not that. I just feel like we dated 3 years in high school. Let's not attach all that lovey-dovey shit. No, because a bitch is married and he could never be like him. He could never be my man. Like, I'm sorry. He just cannot. Like, I don't know. I do know he could never be my man. So, yeah. So, me and this dude have been dating for probably like 2 years, going on 3 years at that time. And it was freshly junior. So, the first day of school, y'all, this girl had came up to me and we really just started like talking and all of that. The girl, that's the friend. So her name is gonna be Africa. I don't know. I'm looking at my little globe right now, and I see Africa. So her name gonna be Africa. So Africa, me and Africa had went to school in middle school actually, and we never really spoke to one another. We just knew of each other because we had similar friends, but we never like clicked in middle school or had a conversation to click in middle school. So she ended up coming to me first day of school, and she was like, oh my God, Christelle, do you remember me from so-and-so? So I was like, yeah, Africa, like, yeah, how you been? We just end up talking and just like clicking. Like, it was one of them things where it's like I don't know, we talk like we been knowing each other. So me and her was like really rocking. And y'all, let me give y'all a backstory on my relationship. So around this time, me and my ex, we was like still locked in. Everybody at school knew we was locked in. A lot of the football players and the niggas used to try to get me out of the relationship with him, because it was like, oh, you know how niggas be trying to get in your ear and stuff. So we was already dealing with that. And y'all, I had stalkers. I do feel like some of the dudes that wanted to date me and some of the girls that just did not like me, and just like other people, they were like stalking me. So my relationship was like kind of like rocky, because they used to text him saying, oh, she was in the bathroom doing the like sexual shit that I was doing in the bathroom or with a person, just like every night. Like it was a pattern. Every fucking night we would get a message, both of us would get a message, oh, let's just call him X. Oh, X was doing this with this girl. Oh, Christelle was doing this with this boy, basically. So vice versa on our phones, but they used to always come at him with like the people that I be around. And yeah, so let's just put it there. Oh, and y'all, this nigga has told me, when it was February, I think it was like Valentine's Day time, and that's when every girl, like every girl on TikTok was posting like the decorated hotels and the flowers and the promise rings and all of that. And I ended up asking him, I was like, oh my God, like why we ain't never did nothing like that? Like it's been 2 years, about to be 3 years. I believe that year was gonna hit 3 years too, y'all. Well, dog, junior year. Anywho, so I had asked him, I was like, why, we ain't never did that. But I didn't upfront ask him like that. I was like hinting. And then finally I had asked him, I was like, why you never gave me flowers? Like, and I didn't say it in a rude way. I was just genuine. I was like, why you never gave me flowers? Why we never, had no hotel together and all of that. And he basically ended up telling me, oh, you don't deserve it. What? He told me I didn't deserve the flowers, the promise ring, the hotel, nothing. So I'm one of them people where I take offense, bitch. And I know, like, that wasn't petty. That was like a real ass shit to actually like take offense to. Let me tell y'all, lady, if a nigga ever say you're not worth flowers, bitch, a petal, you're saying I'm worth something that God gave us for free? You can't even give me that, and I've been your girl for 2.5 years now. I've never went on like official date with you or nothing like that. I think the only dates we went on when we was first starting dating. But yeah, so we were kind of already like a little, so think of, I was already falling out of love with him. Like I was on the verge of, but I was still like attached to him. But that shit, I could not forget that shit. So yeah, so me and her really started hanging out a lot. And when I say hang out, we really started just being with each other like throughout the whole day. Like we had probably like one period together, and we will always skip our other periods just to be with one another, just to like talk shit, or I want to say talk shit, skip, and just like joke and laugh. Like I would really say that girl was my junior year best friend. Like I'm not kidding. Like I never knew I could have ever had a friend like that. Like when she was good, when she wasn't doing the weird shit, that me and that girl relationship was like this. Like I actually like that part of the friendship. So yeah, I really just love the fact that I had a friend like that, if that makes sense. So me and my ex used to get into it because he used to be like, oh, you never want to be with me, you always want to be with Africa and all that. And I was like, well, I'm always with you, because y'all know when y'all in high school or in school with y'all man, period, y'all have every fucking class together. It was one of those. And then what we used to do is after school, we was with each other for another 3 hours, because I used to just be with him like all the time. That was my schedule. So I just wanted to be with my friend. Like, nigga, you just told me I wasn't worth a fucking petal. I want to be around you. But that wasn't nothing that I was letting Africa know. I'm just kind of like, y'all, I hope this is making sense, because I don't know how to like dumb this down. I don't know how else to tell this story but this way. Y'all got to get my mindset and what's going on between my relationship and why me and Africa even got so close, and where I was at junior year in high school, okay? So yeah, so he was basically saying he wanted to be with me more, and I'm not eating lunch with him. I'm not doing none of that with him. But I was not telling Africa none of these. Anytime that he would text me or call me and say any of that, I would just be like, oh, Africa, I gotta leave. I'm just gonna go be with X. Like, that's just his name. We're not gonna give him no name. I'm just gonna go be with X. So she would be like, cool. Like, she had a man too, y'all. Let me not forget that. She had a man that she was in a relationship with for like 2 years. So just had graduated at that time. So yeah, so I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go leave, be with X, and she'd be like, all right. Like, it was nothing to it because that's your man at the end of the day. Like, no bitch should be like, oh, bitch, don't go, especially if we ain't been friends for years. Like, I just met you for real, for real. So anytime he used to say that, I used to just duck. I used to just leave and go be with him. So y'all, I want to say around this time in a relationship, me and my ex relationship kind of started deteriorating just a little bit. He started not coming to school. He started like saying that I was toxic and all of that just to not come to school. Like, I looking back at it now, it definitely gave guilt trip. It definitely gave like manipulation, because how me wanting to be with my friend when you're always with your friend in some type of way gave, you know. Anyways, this not the story time about that. So I started like putting Africa to the side a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because my relationship, I was trying to figure out my relationship. We ended up talking, we ended up getting cool, we ended up getting on the same page and woo doo doo woo. So my relationship now starts thriving. Me and Africa, nothing really changed, because I mean, it wasn't nothing to change. So me and him good. And we have like an agreement. I'm gonna, you know, be with Africa for so and so, and then I'm gonna be with you for so and so. Around this time in me and Africa friendship, she had really started getting sad. Stuff that she had going on with her relationship. The nigga was cheating with like BBWs, beautiful BBWs. Nothing like y'all, we're not gonna sit here and cap like they not cute. They was cute as fuck. The girls who was cheating with was pretty as fuck. But she was going through a little like dilemma in her mind, like, damn, like, why he like big girls and I'm skinny. Because I wouldn't say that Africa was thick. She wasn't thick. She was like in between thick and skinny, but not thick. She was just like skinny, but she had weight on her to the point where it didn't look bad. It just looked like she was like medium. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She was medium. So she was going through this whole mental thing where it's like, I'm not gonna get big. I'm not gonna be big just to, you know, just for him to like me. And it was like every month type thing, like every 2 weeks type of thing. The girls, like different girls at that, used to like send pictures and videos of him eating that cat, or them hunching, or him just like laid up on them. So she used to be hurt. My friend at that time, I'm calling her friend because that's how I felt at that time. My friend at that time was really like going through it. Like, she was losing weight like crazy, crying like crazy. And you know, I was there for her. And I think this is honestly when she kind of started like getting that envious shit in her mind to wanting to fuck with like my ex, right? Because me and him was still good. Me and him was like, of course nobody knew what was going on behind closed doors, but I used to always be like, oh, I'm gonna go with X, I'm gonna, you know, X calling or some shit like that. Like, he was still there. Like, he was still there. And like, fuck, just because you going through shit don't mean I gotta go through shit with my person at that time. Like, no. So we kind of started getting a little rocky right there. But Africa, she would peep it. Like, she would kind of give like a little, like, her demeanor would change anytime I would like go be around my ex, or, you know, mention my ex's calling or something, like something pertaining to my ex, right? And y'all, let me give y'all this backstory. So Africa and my ex, they go to school together, like elementary school, some shit together. So they knew of each other. It wasn't like a random bitch and a random nigga. They knew of each other. We all kind of went to school together, like in the same community. So tension was kind of boiling at that point. And I kind of just like stopped really talking about her man and stuff, because she ended up getting with somebody else at school. I ended up just putting her on because, girl, you're not gonna sit here looking all sad and shit when this nigga is cheating on you. Go, you know, go live life, bitch. Go get your big one. Go do some shit. So she ended up fucking with a nigga at school, you know. Real cool, real cool, real cool. He's gonna come up later on in story time, because let's just name him now. Let's just call him Ocean, right? So she ended up fucking with Ocean, and they cool. She was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with Ocean, and he was like both foot in. He really like fucked with that bitch, and she just didn't. The whole time she trying to fuck with my man, right? So I said a few months later, me and my ex had broke up. We had to take a break because I don't remember what happened, but I think that shit was just really bugging me, where it's like, I just can't forgive that shit. And you still ain't even make up to get no flowers or to do nothing. I just was not fucking with him, and I could not hide it no more. So me and him broke up. And I started doing my biggest one because, y'all, I just did not feel like that was an ex that I owed anything to. simply because like what he said really hurted me. Like his mama agreeing to that shit. Oh, she don't need flowers unless y'all married. What? Like, so it just got to a point where it's like, damn, your family agree with that dumb shit. I just don't want to be attached to you. But y'all know when y'all freshly break up with somebody, you still like that's still your person, like some type of way. When I found out that his mom agreed with that whole situation about the flowers and stuff, I kind of just like, I separated my heart from what the fuck was going on. I was like, this is some dumb ass shit. And if the old mama is telling the son that this is okay, this just never been a relationship for me. Because I just cannot fathom telling my son, oh, your girlfriend don't deserve flowers or something romantic, and y'all been together for 2.5 years now, met the family and all this extra shit. So I just was not fucking with it. But I do want y'all to note this. Me and my ex never dealt with any like cheating, any like infidelity, no third bitch, no nothing. So Africa hearing me say me and him broke up about flowers and roses and shit, in her mind she was like, I'm guessing she was like, oh bitch, she's up for grabs. Like, shit, you complain about roses, bitch. I'm over here worried about my man fucking 5 hoes and all of them texting me at the same time. My man mouth in their cool cat. You know what I mean? So I see it, but y'all never settle for less just because a man is not gonna cheat on you. Sometimes other shit is bigger than cheating. Like, a man, he literally told me I wasn't worth a fucking petal, y'all. This nigga could have went outside and picked a rose or something. He never made an initiative to do none of that. And he never made me a priority. So, although it wasn't other girls involved, that was still very significant for me because, I don't know, y'all, that was significant for me. And I know for damn sure that I wasn't asking for too much because my man, before I even told him any of the shit that I like, he was doing it. So that just let me know, like, it was just a him thing. And he just did not want to do it. So, yeah, going back to the story, I guess she thought that was like shit, I want that. Like, I want a nigga to be, like, committed to me or something. So I kind of, like, not really noticing what she took in her mind. I kind of started doing me, and that's my friend. So I kind of told her, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm talking to so-and-so. And it wasn't like I was just moving on too fast and moving grimy. I would definitely say I did move on fast because what am I sitting up here crying about somebody that just told me I don't deserve shit for? And on top of it, he also later on started doing him like a month later. So we broke up. I ended up going to Jamaica. I'm originally from Jamaica. I got family down there. So I was just like going on like, you know, like vacation family type shit. So I was down there. I don't have Wi-Fi in Jamaica. I was gone for about a week. And here's when Africa kind of like broke us up or like got in between us. So I had told her watch him for me because I wanted to see something because too much shit was just coming out. It was like this weird cycle bitch that been liking my ex for a long time, and I thought they fucked. And I'm sorry y'all, excuse my language, like this is the only way to put it for me right now because thinking back at it, I'm irritated. So I thought that they had messed around, and I just wanted Africa as my good friend that I thought in my mind to watch them to, you know, let me know, like, give me any feedback because I'm gonna be out of town. Matter of fact, I'm out of the country, so this nigga can get away with anything without, you know, thinking I know anything. So she definitely kept her eye on him for sure. So she ended up coming back to me, texting me when I had Wi-Fi. Oh, guess what? X had came to me. X was like, oh, I'm so mad, or I fucked up, or some shit like I fucked up because now Christelle know that me and Jessica had messed around and she had met my mama and all of that and came to my basketball game. So that's how Africa worded it. And y'all, Jessica is just a code name for the girl that I thought my ex messed with and was stalking him over a periodic time. Okay, keep like just stay focused. Just stay focused. So she ended up coming back saying that to me. When I seen that, y'all, a part of me did break because it was like, damn, like the flower shit, that really didn't hurt my heart because it don't make you mentally think like, damn, like another bitch is better than me. But to hear the lie that Africa told me, which was they had messed around, she had met mama and went to the basketball game, I was like, huh? And I'm saying basketball game because it was significant at that time because he played basketball. And we all know if another bitch is posted up with your family at your basketball game, what that mean? Y'all fuck with each other. Like, like what? So I kind of she had ended up telling me some other stuff, how he was trying to save the relationship, but she caught him in the lie. But she had told me that because she had told me like more shit to it, like basically lying on him to make it seem like he said something that he did not. So I blew up his phone. I'm texting him. I'm like, that's crazy as fuck, just like cussing him out, all blah 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 blah. I block him. I enjoy my trip in Jamaica. States. Me and my ex officially had broke up. I just was not taking him back. I ended up catching him with another female. That's another story for another time. And me and Africa was actually together when that shit happened. We caught him. So that don't make me, I don't feel bad about shit. So once I seen that, it was just like go time. Like, all right, I could really start taking other people serious or like entertaining other folks. Y'all, as soon as summer hit, like soon as we graduated from junior year, Africa stopped talking to me. Like, she stopped talking to me, period. And I was like blowing her phone up. I was like, friend, you good? Friend, you good? She was ignoring me for like probably like a good month, I'll say. And then she texted me like, oh, I'm just going through stuff. I just don't want to talk to you at all. So I was like, okay, but I'm here for you. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Talking about how she just abandoned me, that shit really did fuck me up. Like, and that was a really hard summer for me. And I feel like maybe I should have started YouTube then, because I would have felt like I had people. But that shit really did fuck me up. And I questioned for a while, like, why this girl was not talking to me. What did I do to her? Because I was not on no grimy shit. And it just felt like when it was my turn to be comforted or, to have a friend, she wasn't there. And then I would say a year later, I ended up seeing her in my ex comment section along with the bitch that he was like messing with. But it just gave too friendly. And I already had spoke to him because, y'all, that summer, I think the summer before I moved schools or some shit like that, I had, when was that? That had to have been like a year after I had found out some shit. Me and him had finally had a conversation, and I told him everything, and he basically confirmed that she lied about it and all of that. And I basically expressed to him about the whole other female situation and her, that I felt like they was fucking around with one another, and he playing like no, nothing was going on, just for him. When he seen that I was like getting cuffed and a nigga was actually treating me right, to be trying to like text me on his Instagram and shit. And I went to that account and seeing people up under the Instagram page, aka Africa, aka you fucking with Africa. And it's just real weird to me how you fall out with your good friend but you still in contact with her ex, and up under his comment section and in every picture, and both of y'all up talking to one another under the picture. So she stopped talking to me because she wanted to fuck with him and didn't want it to be weird. I would never respect you, bitch. I would never respect none of y'all. And if you want to be a low self-esteem asshole and feel like being with a man who don't even want to be romantic for you, Garrett, every man is going to change for the right person. But still, who's to say that you are that right person? Because y'all, even when they was messing around, he was still texting my phone. So obviously something isn't there. So I could show receipts. I can speak. Okay. But I gotta let that go. And I did let it go. Because you know what? I'm thriving, and that's all that matters. My relationship with my hubby is thriving, and I no longer look at the past. The only time I look at the past is when I'm telling these story times. Aside from that, baby, I'm not present with that shit at all. Y'all, the way I absolutely forgot the ending of this story. So yes, they did end up messing around they did end up messing around with each other later on, right? I ended up telling y'all the comment section. I seen it like a year later. But y'all remember Ocean, that other dude that she was messing with after her first like long-term boyfriend broke up and he was cheating with the BBWs? Why did Ocean come back to me the year later, the same year that I found out everything, basically wanting to be with me, letting me know that, oh, he found out that Africa and X was messing with each other, and he wanted to use me to get his get back. Like, he wanted us to like link up and pretend like we was together or be together for real, just to make them feel some type of way. Like, y'all, it's a crazy world we live in. It's the craziest world we live in. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have to say this. I do feel like the dude Ocean been like looking at me, but I'm not that type of friend. Like, this just show you in every phase, in every like light in our relationship, I've never done this girl grimy. So for her to go do that is crazy. Even when we was not friends, I just did not want to like have that negativity in my life. And when we was like friends and I did see him little eyeing me and shit, I never paid him attention. Never. So y'all, that's it. I had to come back and tell y'all the juicy part about it, yeah. And I think I remember Ocean saying that he had seen some shit in her phone and they had did some stuff together, so they damn near fucked. Like, I didn't want to confirm it. I really didn't care, but it's a crazy world we live in. That's the end of the video. But y'all, that's the story time of how my friend got caught, how my friend was messing with my man. Or not. I don't know how I'm gonna word this, but y'all get the concept. Watch these hoes and don't tell nobody y'all business. Even when y'all break up, don't tell nobody y'all business, because I ain't tell this girl nothing until we broke up, and she still thought it was okay to go mess with this man. But you know what? God gonna let you see people who aren't for you. So I thank you, Lord, because I'll be damned if she was around with my present man. Listen, I'ma crash out. That one I didn't care to crash out about, because it wasn't shit to crash out about. This one, oh baby, I'm cuckoo crazy about this one. I'm never getting up off of this one. But I'm still trying to get used to my face. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my Instagram. I know I never say that, but hey, why not? And I'll see y'all in the next video.